Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Oindrila. I am a fourth year PhD student in environmental engineering at the University of Maryland, Baltimore County, and this is my video blog channel where I share instances, experiences, and musings from my life. In today's vlog, as the title suggests, I'm going to share with you how the month of October looked like for me. This month in particular was like a blur, very hasty, very busy, and yet so colorful. And when I look back at my footage from all over the month, they were so diverse that I had to come up with a very broad title. I'm so glad with how it turned out to be.
Short-lived vibration might be able to improve the rate of equilibrium.
It definitely did not feel so diverse when I was in the drill, going through with it. But right now, I'm so glad I was able to live it all. We came to know about the Maryland Renaissance Festival from one of my lab mates, and I finally got the chance to visit it with my roommates and Aniruddha at the end of September. It is a Renaissance themed fair that is located in Crownsville, Maryland, and is set in a fictional 16th century English village spread over nearly 30 acres of land. In 2020, because of the pandemic, the fair did not happen, unfortunately, but this year they did organize it again. It was so interesting in the ways it is similar and different from fairs in India. The underlying historical theme, local businesses exhibiting their skills and craftsmanship, selling overpriced items, and a huge plot of land with people bursting with excitement in spite of all the dust and sun. These are definite similarities. I personally enjoyed the creative costumes, face painting, and braiding counters immensely. It was amazing how much effort people put in to get dressed with all the makeup, outfits, and props. Seemed like they planned for this one event throughout the year. I got this classic Dutch braid made, and my roommate got something made as well. It was perfect in every way.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all.
I've been thinking of putting up some wallpapers on this side of the room because the wall is really weird, like the paint is chipping off and all of that. So I think I want to do that right now. I have a training session from 11 a.m. today. This is for the graduate student organization that I'm a part of. I'm the social chair of the graduate student organization of our department, and I have to do a training session before I actually do some of the work there. So, also for that, we had a meeting last week, the graduate student organization members, and I think we are going to have a Halloween party this month, next month actually. And I have promised that I will probably help them um, make a little poster for the Halloween party and sort of write an email to all the students if they want to be a part of it. I'm really looking forward to it because I don't think we do so many social hangouts from the department, and it will be so great to finally meet some of them like in an informal way. So yeah, let's get started on the wallpaper. Okay, so to quickly explain the problem I ran into right now is that I had run some of the samples, if you remember, on earlier this week on the ECD, and I was a little skeptical about the total concentration, and I was suspecting that it might be a little higher than the calibration range, and my fears turned out to be true. I don't have the time to really dilute all my samples, and so I'm just going to add another calibration point which is higher to the calibration curve so that my concentrations fall within range. It's not the best way to do it, but when there is a time constraint, there is no other way. I have around 10 or 20 samples, and it's impossible to
dilute them individually, because I also wish to run these samples on the MS, and things will get more complicated if I do that. And if I dilute these samples now, the total concentration will definitely be diluted, which will help me probably. But the PRC concentrations, which I do not want to be diluted, will also get diluted. And yeah, I don't want that basically. So right now I'm going to just add another calibration point, which is the 6100 microgram per liter, and I'm going to run that sample and run that calibration point and change the method name and save it as a new method. So yeah, lots of interesting stuff happening. Hello. Okay. Good morning. I have not been able to. I'm sorry if you can hear my coffee burping, like I'm brewing some coffee right now. It's 7:30 a.m. I woke up really early today because I want to get so many things done, and I have just one more weekend day left. So yesterday I couldn't film because I was either in bed, laying on the bed all day. I was so tired from the week, or I was talking to my family. We went grocery shopping in the afternoon, and I'm very happy because yesterday we also managed to book our flights to India. I'll be traveling to India in December, and this time I'm going for a month because I haven't been to India in 2 years now, and I really miss my family. So just booking the tickets makes me feel so much relieved. It has taken so much stress off of my mind. Yeah, I can't wait to go back. I just want to finish whatever I'm doing right now in the lab, and I've even kept my bags packed. Can you imagine? Yeah, I'm that excited. Anyway, so I'm going to work on the poster today, and if I finish it today, I wish to finish it today, I'm going to send out this particular poster along with the email tonight, so that people see it early morning tomorrow, which is Monday. So yeah, that is probably the first priority to get done today. I want to do some cooking for the week. I also want to work on some of the video editing, but I'm not sure whether I'll be able to do that today. I want to. I'm so behind all my video editing stuff. this is how TRC looks like at 7:41 p.m. I just finished working and all my samples have finally been put for GC run. So I just ran all of my samples. We'll see how the results look like. I'm still not done. I'll have to do all my dishes tomorrow. And wow, there is not one car in this parking lot. I will still have to see how these results turn up, because these are very important results and I hope everything goes well. So today I went to the thrift store and I got some books and some postcards. I was actually looking for some inspiration for my drawings, and honestly I wanted to draw something different, something that is not related to my work. So I found these very vintage postcards.
There's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin.
Right here, it's called Look at Me, and this book is a book of portraits for children, and there are multiple portraits here, some very famous by Da Vinci or Dali, and some are the stick figures also, like so there are many prompts, as well as there are some very well explained techniques of drawing, if you can see here. And then there are little stories of various artists, and then there are several profiles drawn, so you can start off by it's a very basic book, but I like anything that shows me how to do stuff or how to start doing things, gives me the techniques. The other good thing about this is it has many little projects inside, art and craft ideas. The other thing that actually inspired me to buy the next book in the thrift store is this particular photo. So this is just a coloring prompt. So this particular photo inspired me to buy this book, which has multiple hand-drawn pictures of a boy on a pony, and I am very interested to sort of make my own versions of it. Today I am integrating my chromatograms, and I have been super stressed because things don't look like how they should. Ideally, after 7 to 14 days of my experiment, the PRC that was loaded on my passive samplers, I should observe loss of those PRCs. I did a first batch of a very quick integration on my samples, and I was not observing a positive loss. So I'm just going to go over my integrations once again, basically check my integrations and see if things improve. I have been struggling with coping up with two projects, which I don't know why I put two projects for this particular conference. I think I bit more than I can chew, and I'm sort of feeling the pain of it. Anyway, now that I've already done this, I have to cope with it.
Yesterday, there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now, there's something in the air, and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy breeze.
It was damn good. It was so fun. I have been listening to Enrique's songs since I was like in my school, I think. Yeah, since I was in school. And there were a couple of songs which were like on my playlist every time. Like, I think some of them are still there in my playlist. It was also, I think, my first concert in USA, which is hilarious because it's so funny. I haven't gone to any other concert before actually. Oh no, I went to this, but it was a concert by a local musician, which was also pretty fun, by the way. It was fun in its own way because we got to chat with the musician later on. One of my lab mates, his girlfriend, invited us over, and she's a student of music, so the musician was actually her friend. So we had dinner together at the end, and yeah, that personal touch is always better and always a plus for local musicians. But even this was fun. On the way back, driving from DC, we were listening to all of Enrique's songs, and then when I posted his videos on my Instagram story, some of my school friends, they were like, oh my god, you're in Enrique's concert, really? That is so much fun. And they were like, Enrique's love, forever love. I agree. I mean, the funniest thing happened. I also didn't know that you cannot carry a bag of a particular size. Like, you cannot carry a bag to a concert which exceeds a particular size. So I went with my normal purse and where I keep all my stuff, like my keys and wallet and phone and everything. And then the person at the gate, he was like, you cannot take this bag. And we had to figure out the way we could secure our bag. So we didn't want to keep it in the tent where everybody was keeping their bags, because I didn't care about my bag because it's a very cheap one. But my friend, who was also there with us, she had an expensive bag which she didn't want to keep there, so we had to go all the way back to the car to keep it. So yeah, it was a little bit of back and forth. It was very annoying also because As it is, we didn't put on clothes where we had pockets, and on top of that, no bag. So that was, yeah, we were annoyed, but then we were also excited to go to the concert, so we just took care of it very quickly. খুব মজা হয়েছে। কি জামা? ওই তো একটা জামা, পুরোনো জামা, যে একটা জামা কিনেছিলাম আমি এখানে আসার আগে, সেই একটা জামা।
As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb. Dreamy, breezy, we go.
Bring folks on, but also, yeah, I don't know, I can ramble on about things, but I don't know.
Agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond
Sometimes the criminal can look at the stuff, the person that rolled the dice looks at the dice, and then declares what they have. And then the other players say, "You're full of shit," or, "Oh, I think you have what you said you have." And then they reveal it, and yeah. And this is the same thing. You put down a skull or a flower, and people say, "I think you have a skull down," or "I think you have a flower down," and then you fix and stuff like that.
easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond hope. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond hope.
Can you sit on this? Oh wow. Oh yeah. That just came right out.
Oh my God, you already started. What?
Is Clifford gonna carve into it? I think he might.
You can make it
For sure. I guess, yeah.
a very gloomy day. It's raining since the morning. Actually, it was overcast since yesterday evening, so I didn't feel like working in my home office setup in downstairs, so I just brought everything to the bed, and I'm trying to work very hard so that I finish everything today. Um, but things are not going as planned. I I thought I would be able to complete my presentation yesterday evening, but I have clearly not been able to. And I have been trying to work on two figures for my introduction slides, and those are taking forever. And finally, I got them done. Every time I was doing something wrong. I guess I'm just tired mentally. Things are not working, and anyway, I just figured that out, and I just finished it right now. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my slides, hopefully before lunch. It's 11:20. I don't know how I'll do that, but I've promised myself that I won't get up from this place until I finish my presentation today. So yeah, let's see how much I can get done. Hello. It's 6 a.m. in the morning, and I just couldn't sleep. So I woke up, and I'm currently planning to start my recording because, yeah, I haven't yet received the other presentation feedback from my advisor. So I'm guessing that will arrive today. So there's lots to do, and I couldn't get sleep, so might as well use this time for something better. But first, I'm going to drink water because that's how I start my day. Today I'm planning to make this little chickpea patty. Just warm it up and then apply some mayonnaise on the bread, put the patty inside, and that's it. Very easy to kind of breakfast. Not the best, but very therapeutic. So I'm going to heat this up. So in overall, we see that the introduction of periodic vibration to the passive sampling platforms did improve mass transfer. So even though I have woken up really early and I know what I have to do, I'm currently working on the last slide of my second presentation, which is the conclusion slide. I constantly feel that my thoughts are very scattered and my mind is getting ahead of me. Constantly restless and I cannot sleep. I couldn't sleep because of that. And I think one of the main reasons why that is happening to me is because I don't have what I have to do, all the things that I have to do written down in front of me. I don't see it in front of me. And that is probably why I constantly feel that maybe I'll miss out on this particular thing and forget about the other thing that I have to do. So, probably it's a good idea to just write down everything that is going on in my head in one place and have it in front of me somewhere, so that the moment I remember something, I can just write it down there again. That way, I'll feel less restless, I guess. Yeah.